Dunia ina machungu si haba. Kutelekezwa.
Baba mtoto alianza kuleta shida tu wakati nilienda nikaambiwa na daktari mtoto si normal.
Mama alifukuswa huko juu ya kuzaa watoto viwete.
Maumivu.
I was diagnosed that I had a spinal injury. Kumwangalia tu hivi nasikia ile pain. Wewe uliua, kwa nini usiwaambie siku niachiliwe?
Kumbukumbu za kutisha.
Kulingana na vile niliona damu ilikuwa mingi hapa.
Ndio nikaja nikapata ajali pale Kaliwini.
Thuruma.
Kama ningekubali kufa kwa sababu na watoto, ningekuwa mmoja wa jamii.
Ni painful tu sana.
Usikose makala ya Dunia ya Pili kila wiki kwenye runinga yako ya TV47, ukisimuliwa nami Wabogo Yusuf.
So much for deciding to stay with us at the day's counter. Remember, the question of the day, as always, is how much capital do you think is enough to start a business? How much capital do you think is enough to start a business? Send in your replies to @TV47KE and @Lucy_Riley and with the hashtag Days Counter on Twitter. Right, so thank you very much once again. In studio with us is a fashion designer who goes by the name Philbert Mkwiche, and he's absolutely an entrepreneur in the fashion industry and has quite a little bit of insight for us. Thank you so much for joining us. How are you doing today?
Thank you very much for having me.
Good.
I'm doing fine.
You look good.
Thank you very much.
Great. So talk to us a little bit about the fashion industry. I mean, you've been in this industry for quite a while. You mentioned earlier 8 years.
8 years, yeah.
Talk to me about this. When did you begin and how did you make that decision to go in this direction?
I began in the year 2012 when I finished my O-level. And when I had cleared from 4, you know, between that time before you join university, what you decide to do, that's like the prime time to start knowing things, what you want to work with. So I was just at home, and mostly I used to like to wake up in the morning and tell my mom, this suit goes on with this, tell my dad that shirt goes on with this tie nicely. So after some time, my mom was like, why didn't you just pick this up? But I was like, no, let me first focus on my university degree, then I'll pick it up later if it works. So after some time, I started like getting clients from school who were always like, I'm intrigued, I like your blazer, I like what you're wearing. But that time I didn't even want to go like to start a business or focus on it that much. So I started selling like scarves in school. So I used to buy like scarves worth 20 shillings or 50, then I sell to school around 500, 600. So I make some coin. So from that I saw, okay, this makes I can make some money out of it, and I took it up from there. Yeah.
All right. Talk to us a little bit about where the money is. Where is the money in this industry? Is it like in a specific line, in a particular clothing, or the accessories? Or talk to me about that.
No, I think in mostly what I've gathered from the fashion industry, you just need to identify your niche. The market is so huge for everyone. Everyone. There are a lot of fashion designers coming up each and every day. But the thing is, if you have identified your kind of market, your niche market, trust me, you'll never run out of money. You'll always be in business.
Right. And who is your niche market?
I'd say for now, mostly corporate. I have a lot of corporate clients. When I was coming up, I think I tried to associate myself with a mature kind of crowd. And also, I'm not saying like the other guys, I left them out, but I used to get more exposure in like events I used to go to. I think I also related well with mature kind of people, and from there it's when I started picking up and understanding their style, what they are lacking, what they need in the market. Also, not trying to make them feel so out of the design world, but also bringing in new things that they can work with. Yeah.
Right. Why does looking good or feeling good, and even your appearance, why does it matter? Should it matter?
Yeah, because you're a working brand. you sell your own market. You sell yourself by walking. How you look, how it's the only easy way to convince someone you'd look nice in a green blazer. Because if I just tell you look nice in a green blazer without even seeing one, you wouldn't trust me, right?
Right.
But right now, if you see this blazer, you'd like it. Yeah.
Do people understand that they are walking brands, and do they really understand how powerful that is?
No, I don't think most people do, because the kind of people who are getting into the fashion industry, most of them are working all in all because they want to get money. They're not fashion entrepreneurs, they're just entrepreneurs. They're just people who are in it because they know they're going to meet maybe a certain celebrity, or they're doing it for the clout. And at the end of the day, if you're doing that, you're not going to keep up with the pace of the showbiz industry like that. You know, at the end of, if you have it in you, wake up in the morning and you know you're going to make an outfit, that has already pushed you to go to work. But if you're waking up in the morning knowing you're going to make money, you'll end up just making anything just because at the end of the day you need to sell something and put money in the bank. But I would wake up, go make something. I've made an outfit. It maybe did not sell that day, but the day it's going to sell, maybe I come and sell like 7 of them. You see? Yeah.
Speaking of, it doesn't sell on this day and then maybe another day it sells more. Does fashion really pay? There are lots of fashionpreneurs out there, and sometimes you'll find that fashion entrepreneurs are struggling and it's actually very tough to penetrate the market. So does it really pay? Yeah,
as for me, I am not complaining. It's really doing well. But there are challenges, yes, here and there as you're going up the ladder. But I'd say most people I see who are finding the same challenges of making money and identifying why the industry is not working with them is because they try to crowd the market too much with the same thing. And these people who try to crowd the market too much will make outfits all in the name of making money, as I said before. And if you do this, you are going to make similar things which are not up to standard, which are not up to quality, because you want to make money. And by that, you'll find many people, all these people will have to find the same clientele to buy such stuff, because they have not identified their niche market. You have not, you know, you'd be known, maybe Philbert, you're known for such kind of blazers. Another designer is known because of such kind of gowns. There you have to identify your market. If I sleep and wake up, I know Philbert is the only person who can make the blazer I want, you see?
Right.
But there are people who have crowded the market so much, they don't have enough people to dress. So you'll see they're struggling to serve the same clients each and every day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talk to me about numbers. What does it take in order to get into the fashion business? People out there don't really have a fashion style. As you said, they don't have the passion, and they are trying to penetrate this market. What does it really take to get into it? And perhaps then again, tell us, how much did you spend to get into this business? Because this is our question of the day. How much money did it cost you?
As for me, I started small by just saving a couple after when I started selling them tumbas in school, all that. I saved a couple of shillings, started buying fabric, making outfits. And then there I started learning what things are needed of importance in the fashion industry. So there you'll start investing in buying a machine. A machine only for sewing costs you almost 50,000.
Yes.
So by that you have to save small and try as much as possible to sell the best you can to get that kind of money.
Right.
But you know, most people will struggle all in all because they'll want to outsource tailors, they'll want to outsource people, and that's where you find people say tailors are liars, because you'll be a designer, you have a creative idea already, you go buy the fabric, but you don't have a tailor to do it, you don't have your own machine to do it, so you have to identify someone maybe who says has the skill.
Right.
You give them the outfit to make, but they don't produce what you had in mind. Right. So you see, one outfit you can lose like 10 people because of just making,
All right.
Yeah.
So what it takes to actually thrive in the fashion industry is you need tailors.
You need skill.
Skill.
Yeah.
Right.
You need to have it in you. You need to have the passion. You need to have the drive. Yeah.
Right. And, you know, there are quite a few challenges that are in this industry, and you've mentioned quite a few of them. But for someone who is actually just getting started, they don't have that 50,000 to buy that sewing machine,
Yeah.
and they probably want to start. I mean, what kind of money or what do they need to do in order to get started?
You can, I think you can start out just by outsourcing or getting particular tailors who know their kind of work. First, try out someone with just a small outfit. See what they can bring out. Sit down with this tailor, understand each other, try make it to perfection. Once you do that, you can start selling it out there. And when you just start selling just one piece, at the end of the day, in a few months to come, you'll have saved enough money because you have identified your tailor already. You guys are at par. You know, you can even sleep and wake up and still make the same outfit.
And still make the same outfit, right. Sorry to cut you short. Unfortunately, this is all the time we have had together. And I'm sure this conversation has been very interesting and insightful. And indeed, this has been the day's counter. Thank you so much for joining us. I have been yours, Lucy Riley. And tomorrow, same time, same place, we shall be here to bring you business information and insights about your money. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. Yes.